Up next on Lion TV, we have an update about the Israel and Hamas war, the superintendent taking community input in a story with Star Cox,
and me, Linus Bowman, to give you those updates on the girls' state basketball tournament. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High, and welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I'm Jacob Shoei.
And I'm Jordan Jones. I hope everybody has enjoyed their week. Let's get right into these morning announcements.
You're Hired is an exciting event being held March 11th through the 12th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Lion Arena, designed to contact businesses with motivated graduating high school seniors who are eager to embark on their professional careers. A signing event will take place April 23rd at 6 p.m. in Lion Arena to acknowledge the achievements of students who secured positions through the You're Hired event. Any interested student needs to start creating or updating their resume and to see Ms. Holman in the counselor's office. If you have any questions, you can see Ms. Churchwell or Ms. Holman.
The Spanish Club has their next meeting on March 12th at 7:30 in room 326. Club members are selling posters for $5. See a member to purchase.
Varsity cheer and dance tryouts will be held March 25th through the 28th. You will need a current sports physical in order to try out. See Ms. Hollyfield if you have any questions.
The National Honor Society will be having a meeting on Tuesday, March 26th at 7:30 in room 326. Make sure you are signing up for volunteer events and have notifications set from Schoology. They have events that need volunteers ASAP.
Students wanting to go to this Friday's game will report to their 5th period teacher. Once there, teachers will take attendance. Then they will create a list and share with the office of who has purchased a ticket on GoFan. Students must show their 5th period teacher the ticket before they will be excused to go. Once the list is complete, please send the students to the game. They will need to enter from the front doors. They do not need to use the hallway between the cafeteria and the arena. Dr. Hart got to sit with members of the community to listen to see what they wanted Searcy schools to become.
Yes, and Star Cox was able to attend, and she has more for us.
The Searcy School District has been making progress in the communications department. For example, coffee with the superintendent, an informal chat for community members to have a voice.
It's not about programs, it's not about stuff. Success is about people. And if you have good people and give them the right tools, then they'll be successful and the school system will flourish.
I attended the meeting because, first of all, I was notified about the day before. I wanted to voice, some concerns that I had.
While Searcy Schools is gradually growing, they know that there's still plenty of room for improvement.
We may not be able to follow through on every piece of advice that we get or every suggestion we may not be able to implement. But if people are heard, they're going to be a lot more likely to be involved.
These meetings aren't only important for the school, but the community as well.
They give parents to meet Dr. Hart and the other people involved with the school district and the school board in a comfortable setting.
But more importantly, we want to hear from parents and from community members what we're getting right, but more importantly, what can we do better? How can we improve on where we are and what we're doing and get feedback on just things that are in our strategic plan that we mentioned earlier.
We realized there were 5 things that we wanted to focus on.
Communication can always improve as well. However, I think that they are really trying to improve in that area.
You get an idea of what everybody is thinking.
It's important for community members to be able to voice concerns in a comfortable environment.
The school district, again, made the meeting as non-threatening and casual as possible, and while offering, some food and drink.
That's the big thing to me is being able to help. It helps us understand.
I communicate with them regularly and can tell that they really do care about their students.
We care about you and your child, and that your child's success is important to us, and your happiness as a family is important to us, and that we're here for you all as people and as families.
It's clear the efforts of our school board as well as the superintendent are surfacing within our district. A big thank you to Dr. Hart for the insight on why our community is so important. Now, back to the news desk.
Man, we are so lucky the school board is willing to listen to our thoughts.
We sure are. Searcy School is glad to have Dr. Hart.
Central Arkansas Water is set to begin the construction on West Pulaski Water Project. Parts of western Pulaski County have struggled with having access to consistent, clean water. The dilemma has been a topic of concern in the county for more than 2 decades. The West Pulaski Public Water Authority, an organization focused on assisting the community in receiving clean water, has teamed up with the CAW in a clean effort to complete the job.
Israel and Hamas are entering towards a new deal that would free some of the roughly 130 hostages held in the Gaza Strip in exchange for a week-long pause in the war, now in its 5th month. U.S. President Joe Biden says the deal could go into effect as early as Monday, ahead of what is seen as an unofficial deadline, the start of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan around March 10th. A deal would bring some respite to desperate people in Gaza, who have borne a staggering toll, as well as to the anguished families of Israel's hostages taken during Hamas's October 7th attack that would spark the war.
Mitch McConnell, the longest-serving Senate in history who would maintain his power in face of dramatic convolutions in the Republican Party for almost 2 decades, will step down in the position in November. McConnell, who turned 82 last week, announced his decision Wednesday in the well of the Senate, the chamber where he looked in awe from its back benches in 1985, where he arrived and where he grew increasingly comfortable in the front row seat afforded the party leaders. Hey, Jacob, do you know if we're going to get any rain soon?
I don't, but I do know Eric Crowley has our forecast for the upcoming weekend.
Happy Friday, Searcy High. Here's your weather updates. Today we're going to be in mostly cloudy skies with a high of 54, rain at 15% chance. Winds blowing southeast at 3 miles per hour, humidity at 38%, and your sun rose at 6:35 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we're going to have clear skies with a low of 39, rain at 10% chance, winds blowing southeast at 2 miles per hour, humidity at 92%, and your sun will set at 6:02 p.m. On to that almanac. Average temperatures have been a high of 57, low of 36. Monthly average of precipitation is 3.90 inches, and your month to date is 2.84 inches. On to that 5cast. Saturday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 71, a low of 47, and a 9% chance of rain. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 77, a low of 56, and an 18% chance of rain. Monday will be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 76, a low of 60, rain at 53% chance. Tuesday will be rain showers with a high of 71, low of 49, and a 46% chance of rain. And on Wednesday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 67, a low of 44, and an 18% chance of rain. Expect the unexpected, guys. It's going to be mixed weather again. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Eric. All this weather is really making me hungry. Hey, Jacob, do you know what we're having for lunch today?
Today for lunch, we'll be having Mexican torta sub, classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger, chicken and cheese crispito, ham and cheese Swiss sub, fresh delicious apples, and milk.
That all sounds really good. Make sure to thank our amazing lunch ladies for all their hard work. Well, Jacob, were you able to make it to the Lady Lions game on Wednesday?
I wasn't able to, but I do hear Linus Bowman has another sports updates for us.
Happy Friday, Searcy High. We've got quite a bit of sports updates to get into before we head into this weekend, so let's jump right into it. In local sports, the Searcy Lions girls basketball team had their first round game of the state tournament on Wednesday, where they went up against the BB Badgers. The game started with the Lions with the help of Chip getting out of commanding 17-5 lead over the Badgers in the first. BB would try to creep closer to the Lions in the second and third, but with the help of London Flowers' 12 straight points in the second half, the Lions were able to take down the BB Badgers 55-39, advancing them to the second round of the playoffs, where they will take on Greenwood at 1 o'clock today, so make sure to come out and support our Lady Lions. If you can't make the game, it will be live streamed on our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV. The Searcy High School softball team and baseball team both had each of their first games earlier this week. The girls played against the Heber Springs Panthers, where they would lose 6-2, and the boys would play Little Rock Catholic, where they would lose 9-0. The softball team's next game will be later today when they take on the Jackrabbits in Lone Oak. And the baseball team's next game will be on Monday, where they take on the Jacksonville Titans here at Searcy. The Searcy Lions boys and girls soccer teams are competing in 2 different tournaments today and tomorrow, with boys competing in the Cabot tournament and the girls competing in the Bentonville tournament. Moving on to national sports, New York Jets QB and former first-round pick Zach Wilson has been granted permission to seek a possible trade. Wilson's days with the team were numbered, as the Jets made it clear at the end of the season that the Jets would be in the market for a veteran backup to play behind Aaron Rodgers. Wilson has won only 4 of 11 starts with 8 touchdown passes and 7 intercepts last season. In the NBA, LeBron James authored a 21-point fourth quarter comeback by the Lakers to beat the Clippers 116-112 Wednesday night, marking the largest fourth quarter comeback in James's 21-year career. LeBron single-handedly outscored the Clippers 19-16 in the final frame, including hitting 5 out of 8 three-pointers with 4 assists. The Lakers are now in the number 9 spot in the Western Conference playoff picture at 32-28, just 3 games behind the number 5 Phoenix Suns, with 22 games left to play. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Friday and an even better weekend. Now let's send it back to the news desk with Jordan and Jacob.
Thanks for the updates, Linus. I can't wait to see if the girls win today.
Me either. I sure hope they do. Well, unfortunately, I think we reached the end for another show, Searcy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Jacob Showy.
And I'm Jordan Jones. Have an amazing weekend, Searcy.